Simon Ekpa the second, he don't come again with another Obonga news. According to him, he says, and I quote, "Congratulations to President Donald J. Trump." In this video or this news, rather, you are going to hear things you never hear before concerning this matter and also concerning the newly elected 47th President of the United States of America. Without not taking much of your time, please listen to Simon Ekpa the second. According to my people, they address him as the strength of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the strength of Simon Ekpa, the BG Prime Minister, and also the wisdom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put together in one person, my dear. This guy, one day, the guy brain go catch fire, but notwithstanding, let us listen to what he brings for us today, being Saturday, the 16th day in the month of November, in the year of 2024. Gradually, we are moving to the permanent side. Please, help me like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos. As we listen to him, make sure this video goes viral because he always on point. But his real name is Mazi Akunna. He hails from the same state with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Abia State precisely. So let us go there.
Congratulations to the 45th President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump. I congratulate you because for me it is a victory well deserved. Having been in the terrain for a very long time, having been in politics for a very long time, and having served that great nation of yours from 2017 to 2021. Today again, history has been made by you for winning the United States of America's presidential election in 2024. I say kudos to you. Not only that, as we read, that you have become the first to be elected to non-consecutive terms since Grover Cleveland. Mr. President-elect, I salute you for that feat. Having said so, Mr. President, I just want to react, or I'm reacting to the letter of congratulation or the congratulatory message Nigerian government sent to you, in which you were advised or urged or appealed to ignore or distance yourself from the agitations or the agitators of Biafra, a country of which I am also a great citizen. Mr. President-elect, I know that America is a country that anchors its actions on liberty and freedom, a country that is fighting against terrorism, a country that defends true democratic principles. I have no doubt in my mind that after your inauguration, you are going to do the needful, and you are going to give a listening ear to my people's cries for liberty, for freedom, for their emancipation, for everything that they need to be on their own. Mr. President-elect, you yourself won't describe Nigeria as a shithole. Cameron also described Nigeria as a country that is fantastically corrupt. Both of you and other world leaders know what Nigeria is. You know Nigeria deep down than any one of us ordinary citizens. And that was why you described Nigeria as a shithole. Nigeria being a shithole and a country that hosts terrorists, bringing terrorists to kill our own citizens, is the reason why we Biafrans are agitating to leave the country. Just like the motto of America that says that in God we trust, the Biafran motto says loyalty to God. We are a people who value spiritual guidance, morality, and anchor her faith in God Almighty. That is why, Mr. President-elect, we are crying. We hope 100% in you that your ascension to the seat in the White House is going to be something worthwhile for us. And we are going to engrave your name, on a platter of gold. We are going to engrave your name in our hearts forever. Hence, I'm appealing to you to give ears to the cries of our people. Mr. President-elect, I want you to know that Nigeria is a country that harbors terrorism, that kill our own citizens, that promote terrorism. Everything evil is what Nigeria represents. Mr. President-elect, I want you to know that Nigeria is a country that is governed by a compendium, by a band of criminal leaders. Leaders who are brutally irresponsible. Leaders who are heartless, demonic. Leaders who are greedy and incurably selfish. Mr. President, to buttress this, I want to let you know that in 2006, when Nuhu Ribadu was the chairman of the so-called Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, he listed 5 governors then in Nigeria who were the most corrupt in government, who blatantly abused office in a way that one cannot even imagine, who blatantly abused office, in a way that tongues cannot tell. Nuhu Ribadu listed number 1, Orji Uzor, who was then the governor of Abia State, where I hail from. He listed Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who was the governor of Lagos State. He listed Chimaroke Nnamani, who was the governor of Enugu State. He listed Ahmed Sani Yerima, who was the governor of Zamfara State. He listed Godswill Obot Akpabio, who was the governor of Akwa Ibom State. And the last but not the least, Nuhu Ribadu listed George Akume, who was the governor of Benue State. Mr. President-elect, I want to let you know, and this is verifiable. If it is a libel, Mr. President, I am ready to go to jail. 18 years after, those names I mentioned are now at the ends of affairs in Nigeria. Bola Tinubu, who was listed by Nuhu Ribadu as the most corrupt person in Nigeria then, is now the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and has now appointed the same Nuhu Ribadu to serve as a national security advisor to the country. Mr. President-elect, this is verifiable. Having said so, Ahmed Yerima is a senator in the government of Nigeria. Orji Uzor is a senator in the government of Nigeria. Chimaroke Nnamani is a senator in the government of Nigeria. George Akume is serving as the secretary to the government of the Federation of Nigeria. Mr. President, all of these people, as I mentioned, were those who abused public offices when they were in charge. Today, all of them are at the ends of affairs in Nigeria. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as you know. Mr. President, that is the kind of country we find ourselves. And going by what is happening, Mr. President, that is the reason why we are agitating for a sovereign state of Biafra, which I am solemnly appealing to you to give ears to the cries of our people. Simon EKPA is committing no crime under any law on the surface of the earth. He is only calling for the liberation of our people. Simon EKPA is only defending our people. If not for that, Today, our people who are facing or confronting existential threats would have been wiped off the surface of the earth. Mr. President, please kindly ignore the advice of Nigeria in any way, in every way, totally. Mr. President, Biafra is a country that values spiritual guidance, that values morality, and anchors a faith in God, as I said. Mr. President, we are fighting for Biafra to liberate our people, and we want you to give us a listening ear and to totally ignore the call of Nigeria as soon as you ascend the White House. We are appealing to you. We are telling you that our people have been so much killed in Nigeria. Many more, as I speak, are in detentions all over Nigeria. Nigerian government is killing the citizens, killing everybody, committing all kinds of crime. And I want you to use a good office to listen to the cries of the people and to bring all Nigerian leaders to justice, and not to shield or to house any leader in Nigeria in your country. Mr. President-elect, I stand before you as a citizen to appeal to your conscience, to do the needful, so that and forever we shall engrave you in our hearts. Remember.
So that is it. Simon Ekpa II have sent his own congratulatory message to the newly elected president of the United States of America. So in that regard, he's also made mention of the ZUU writing petitions to Trump to ignore the Biafran agitation, which is a total absurd. But that notwithstanding, we are going to discuss this when we go live today. Just like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Amandia Neze. Kemesiano.